Alright, hello everyone, it is silverkyle, and today I'm going to be going over my pickups for the month of March 2020. I have 4 items here, and before we get into that though, for the month of April, for the pickups specifically, because of COVID-19, obviously I might not be able to get everything on release day. Things might get delayed, but whatever I end up actually getting in the month of April, I will do a pickups video for that. I currently have 4 omnibus and 1 video game on the way. I might cancel one of the omnibus because that is kind of expensive, but the other thing too is that I got them at such good prices on the pre-orders that it's really hard to say no, because I know I'm going to get it down the road eventually. I have a very horrible materialistic mentality. it's bad. But we'll see. So obviously whenever I get them, I'll do overviews of whatever I pick up, and obviously the pickup video as well. The only one that I really want to get on release day is the video game, because I would love to play that on the first day that I can play it. Well, obviously, considering the circumstances, I understand if I get them a little bit down the road. And I actually have quite a bit to keep me occupied. So, let's get into that. With the pickups for March 2020, on March 10th, in Canada here, we were having some sales because of March 10th, Mario Day. Some Mario games were on sale. There was 3 or 4 games. One of them was Super Mario Maker 2. I'm not really sure if I'm interested in that. I think the other one was Mario Tennis Aces or whatever it is. Not really interested in that. And then there might have been a third one. I don't remember what that is. But either way, I did get Yoshi's Crafted World. Yeah, Yoshi's Crafted World on the Nintendo Switch here for $30 off. So it's normally $80 here in Canada. I got it for $50. That is probably the best sale that I can get on a brand new Switch game, specifically Yoshi. So I'm happy that I have it. I have played the one on Wii U, the Yoshi's Woolly World. I believe that's what it's called. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And I like these games a lot more than I like the Kirby games. These are so much better. They're relatively easy like the Kirby games, but I find myself enjoying these so much more. So happy that I have this in my collection. No idea when I'm going to be playing it, though. Next up is an insanely popular game for the month of March and going forward. It's insane how well this game is doing, and that is Animal Crossing New Horizons. I want to talk about this in a separate video, so I want to do an impressions and thoughts video or review kind of this game, because it's been an interesting experience for me, and but I do want to give it about another week to play a little bit more of it before I give my final thoughts on this game. But do I like it? Do I hate it? Am I somewhere in the middle? I don't know. We'll have to find out in about a week from now when I do the review for this. Next up is R. Salvatore's The Lone Drow. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is part of the Just Jordan series, and this is book 2 of the Hunter's Blade trilogy. So I have the first book and the 3rd book. So now I have the entire Hunter's Blade trilogy in hardcover, which I'm very happy for. This is definitely my preferred way of reading these books. In anything, I always prefer it to be the bigger version, because it's a lot easier to read, because it's a bigger font, bigger page. And also with the hardcovers, it's a lot easier to hold because the paperbacks are always trying to close on you. So I prefer these a lot more. I would love to have the entire series of the Just Jordan series in hardcover, but because I didn't jump on it in 2003 or 2004 when they started re-releasing everything in hardcover, I probably won't ever get that to get the complete collection unless I get these crazy deals on eBay, and I don't think that'll happen. And last but not least is Uncanny XForce, the omnibus. I did an overview of this as well. And what I'm excited about this is that I can probably read this, because I have this really strange OCD about omnibus or just collected editions. I don't like reading something unless I start from the very beginning. I'm like that with video games. I'm like that with books. I'm like that with everything. I just always feel like I need to start at the beginning. But the problem is that so many of these series, I pretty much think all the big series, like Spider-Man, X-Men, Avengers, Iron Man, anybody, there's nothing that is fully completed in omnibus format. And I don't think even in collected editions like trade paperbacks. If I wanted to read all of Amazing Spider-Man, I don't think that everything is collected in trade paperback and omnibus. And either way, I would prefer to have it in omnibus, because I know that down the road that's what I would like to get once it's all released. But that means that I can only read the first 4 volumes of Spider-Man, and I don't own the 2nd and 3rd one because they're out of print when I started collecting omnibus. So I have 22 omnibus, and I've only read a few of them. So what I would like to do is to get into this because I hear that you can just kind of dive into this. And look at how this lays. This is the binding that they did on this book is absolutely fantastic. I like. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It ended up on a splash page, and look how fantastic this is. Like, God, it's so good. So I think there is one book that I could potentially read beforehand, but I can maybe just read a synopsis of this and dive right into it, and then I would have the full story read, which is kind of cool. And then I can slowly start looking at all the omnibus that I have and slowly start figuring out which books I can kind of read without really spoiling myself about certain storylines that are continuing on for 50, 60, 70 years, like Batman, you know. I do have the first volume of Batman, though, from the Golden Age, so I could read that. Anyway, that's what I ended up getting in the month of April. I will be doing a review for Animal Crossing. I'll be doing overviews of whatever I end up getting in the month of April as well. And I might start doing a live stream every weekend about something specific that I'm not going to get into. I'm going to do a separate video, and I want everybody to kind of choose on if they think this is a good idea, if it's something that you'd be interested in. Because it's something that I've always been interested in, and I've been watching a lot of live streams and just regular videos of it on YouTube. I love this kind of stuff, and because of everything that's going on right now, it would be kind of fun because I kind of have some time free. I am still working from home. I was lucky enough to have a job that I'm able to work from home during this pandemic, I guess. But I'm still busy, but I have a little bit more free time because I'm not doing anything else other than staying at home. So I might start doing this. More details will follow in a following video soon. So thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in. Beardage.